What's up, guys? How's it going? Sorry, I was really tired today. I had to sleep in because I had the garage sale and I didn't get home till like 2:30 and I just conked out really hard. I was really tired. So I didn't wake up till like I think like 8:30 or something. So probably gonna go back to bed around 5 or 6. I'm gonna get back on my sleep schedule and then start back work up. Get work overtime again. And then we have another garage sale happening next Saturday. Not this Saturday, the following Saturday. I gotta do it again. So busy, 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 busy.
Add as
Haven't you heard?
Okay. Get everybody up to 80. Hopefully by tomorrow. Staying by tomorrow is a reasonable goal. And then I'll probably do
Don't worry.
books.
Snowfall on this scale is no
Do books the
impediment.
following
We
day and
can keep moving.
get more resistance books.
That really Gooba! Get... Let's dance! Yeah! 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 Oh! Hold tight! Oh! Speed of light! Hit! Race you! Nice and spicy! By royal decree! Double take! Yeah! With sword comes shadow! One shall descend once again. Hey! Yeah! Oz reveal! Cut to the chase! Incoming!
Man.
The sun is out. Our work's done for the day. Shall we take a stroll? way to downpour.
An assassin from our homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chainsa. Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall water deliver your punishment. The power of water is its ability to take any shape. Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless. The power of water is its ability to take any shape. One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors.
Nowhere to hide. Got lucky that time. Don't blink. Hey!
Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Get them! Speed! Right idea. Wrong time.
Rest for the wicked. Midnight Phantasmagoria.
As long as rain falls and rivers flow, water will exist forever.
It's chilly right now. Floor's kind of cold. I think it's like in the 50s right now. It's been chilly lately.
Snowfall on this scale is no impediment. We can keep moving.
Gotta wait about
Don't worry. Snowfall on this scale
hour,
is no
45
impediment.
minutes where I can
We
start
can keep
doing
moving.
artifact runs.
I'll protect us. Incoming! At the fight! Oh, repeat! Keep good!
Ooh, 3 again. And tomorrow, where I'm gonna do all the weekly
sun's
stuff
out.
and get my
Our work's
battle
done for the
pass
day.
finished up to level
Shall we
50.
take a
That way I don't
stroll?
have to do it anymore. For at least 2 weeks. Just get it done tomorrow, might as well.
Played a downpour. Nothing will get done.
An assassin from our homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chainsa. Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall water deliver your punishment. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Let's dance. Nowhere to hide.
Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Odds revealed. Speed of light.
As you wish, maiden Fräulein.
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors. Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Nice and spicy. By royal decree. Speed of light. Let the show begin. I will not quit. Incoming.
No rest.
Booba, get them! Don't blink! Incoming!
As long as rain falls and rivers flow, water will exist forever.
Nope, she needs 4 more. One, she needs more. That needs 12, so she needs 6 more. Take at least 2 more runs. So that one's 4, that one's 4 more. So 2 runs, 2 runs. So I can get it done tomorrow. Do-do-do-do.
Race you!
Let's see, the mushrooms are back up. Okay, cool, they're back up. Farm mushrooms.
Yeah, let's go on a big adventure.
What's up, Sir Hawk? How you doing? Going on with you? What you been up to? What is new with you? That's good. And not much here, man. Just had a garage sale. I don't know, mom's yesterday. Well, yesterday technically. So I was really tired because I was out since I had to leave the house at 5:30 in the morning, and we didn't finish till about 2:30. So I was really, 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 really tired. I didn't sleep. I literally stayed up and didn't go to bed the following night, in the previous night, so I just literally just stayed up all night, and I didn't sleep, and then I was like, yeah, I need to go to sleep. I didn't wake up till like 8:30 at night tonight. Yeah, it's normal for the vaccine. Usually it's just arm discomfort. Same with me. But the second shot, they say, is the second shot is a lot more painful. You're gonna probably feel more symptoms. Like the second shot, the arm hurt a lot more, and the I had a lot of symptoms. Like I had like body aches, chills, had a slight fever. Just it felt like I was coming down with a flu. So it was like that for about 2 days, and then I got over it. So I had to call out from work, use my COVID sick time because I wasn't feeling good. So that's about it. Not really, man. But I'm glad you're doing okay. I mean, yeah, don't just get the shot, man. Don't try to don't politicize it. Just get the damn shot. Fuck the political views. That's not what it's about. Just get it for your, it's just for your safety, man. That's all. It's not about who's right or, Democratic, Republican. There's nothing to do with that shit. Just about doing, in my opinion, just doing the right thing. Just doing what's best for everybody. That's cool. You got Gene. Well, how could you how could you lose your guaranteed pity for Eula if you got Gene? That means you didn't have your guaranteed pity. 'Cause remember, the guaranteed pity only works if the next character is for sure the featured 5-star. So if you got Gene instead of Eula, that means you did not lose your guarantee. That means you still have it. So the next pull you pull in that banner, in a 5-star banners for characters, you're going to get the featured character. So your next 5-star will be the guaranteed character. So no, you did not lose your pity. You actually are still going to get the character. I'm actually on my guaranteed pity. I just pulled I pulled on the banner a few days ago. Was it like 3 days ago? 3 days ago, I think. It was 3 days ago. Yeah, you got that would be your 50-50, correct. Yeah, Eula's good. She's pretty solid. Yeah, she's definitely a hard hitter. That's for sure. I know a lot of people are really happy with Eula. They say she's really, really really powerful.
Transfers of supplies must be reported.
Yeah. So you're actually gonna still try to get her? You're still gonna spend primos to get Eula? Good luck, man, because if you just reset the 5-star pull, might have to wait up to 90 pulls to get her. That's a lot of gems that you're gonna waste. That's like think like what, 12,400 or 13,400 gems. Yeah, because it's 90 times 160, so that's what, 540. Isn't it? Yeah, it's like 14,400 gems that you gotta spend to guarantee her. So you're gonna be spending at least 14,400 gems to get her. That's a guaranteed at the 90th pull. But you might pull her at the 80th. You could pull her at the 76th. You could pull her at the 10th. You know, the odds of you doing that are very low, but it's possible. Yeah, don't get wrapped up in that shit. Yeah, don't do it, man. Don't don't lose control. Like, I know people they just go bananas spending money and they can't stop. You know, I do it. I refuse to spend that kind of money on a banner just because I think it's just too much money to waste. Yeah, I know people have spiraled out of control on gacha games where they just cannot stop. They just lose the ability to keep things emotions in check, and they just like, oh my god, I gotta have it. Like, oh my fucking god, you know, they flip the fuck out because they can't get the character they want, and you know that's what they're hoping you do. So you just give in to temptation. So you just basically go, fuck it, I'm already this far in, might as well spend, you know, $10,000, $1,000 to get a character, and people do it. That's the sad part is people do it, and and then when they do it, they usually have buyer's remorse, and they go, "Why did I do that? That was so stupid of me." And it's like, we warned you, we warned you. Didn't listen. Don't be dumb. That's all I'm saying. Listen, you know, if you don't feel right doing it, don't do it. Just say no. Just push away. You know, just say no. I'm not gonna do it. You gotta have willpower. It's no different than, you know, when I eat too much. You know, I realize that it's all about me. I have to be the one to push away from the table. Because if, you know, it's not like the food's making me eat it. It's just you know, I just let myself go. Oh, okay, no, I have no control. Yeah, but you can't do that. Yeah, I mean, again, just utilize the resources you get from the game. That way you don't have to really spend money. That's what I do. I try to focus on just using the in-game currency and doing events. So there's plenty of free resources. You just need to utilize them to the best you can. That way you never really focus on spending money. Because money is the lazy way. If you don't want to put any effort at all and you're just lazy, yeah, money's the lazy way. Just throw all your problems with money. Money will solve everything. Yeah, it doesn't though. Trust me, it doesn't. Money just, I think in anything, it enables you to do it more. Because you realize, like, oh, it's only this much money. You kind of justify your purchase. And you don't think of any consequence when you do it. But it is a consequence, and it ends up... it teaches you not to be disciplined. Whereas me, I'm pretty disciplined when it comes to doing this stuff.
Ready for trial.
Okay. Yeah, Ganyu's really solid. I recommend. If you have a Ganyu, yeah, definitely use her. She's really strong. You can definitely add a lot to your team. Thingies. Big thingies. Exactly.
The neighboring nation of Lulu.
I think I grabbed the wrong one. Hold on. Need the level 2 one, not the level 3. Level 2. Oops. Oh, did I do them all? No, let me have them.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
Yeah, freezing's good to slow down enemy attacks so they don't do anything. Yeah, I haven't really done much else, Sir Hawk. Just been working. Like I said, just a lot of overtime still. We're still in overtime period. We're guessing overtime's going to be probably for at least another 3 weeks, another 2 to 3 weeks before things calm down, and then we'll probably have a bit of a relaxed period before the expansion. And December, and fucking November and December are going to be chaotic as shit. I heard we're going to have to work during the holidays. We're going to have to work Thanksgiving and Christmas, and possibly New Year's. Hopefully we get competent because I think that's fucked up that we have to give. No. You heard about what's happening in 1.6? 1.6 patch is getting a artifact converter. So you're going to be able to exchange an artifact for another artifact. So don't throw away your 5 stars. You're going to use them to convert into other artifacts. So trust me, that's a godsend. So just letting you know. Make sure you. Yeah, I'm saving all my 5 stars. I'm not getting rid of them because that would be foolish for me to do that. So I'm definitely going to be converting all my 5 stars that are trash to good 5 stars. So I don't know exactly how it's going to work or what you need. Pretty sure you're going to have to farm materials. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a cost involved. And I'm pretty sure it's completely random augments. I really don't think you're going to be able to do that augments on it. So it's still random. It's just at least you get more chances. Because at least the trash ones, you're like, hey, you can at least. It's like a reroll. You're basically getting a reroll. But I don't know how expensive the rerolls are going to be. I don't know. I don't know what the prerequisites are. I have no idea what it's going to involve. It could be a boss item. It could be an Omora. I don't know. We'll see. If the item is really difficult to get to exchange, it's not going to be. I hope it's not. I hope it's a decent, like it's not something too difficult, or it's something you can come at a decent rate. I hope it's not resin. Please don't make it resin. I don't want to be like, oh, I gotta waste 20 resin for a chance to do a conversion because that would suck. Oh, I hope it's just like Mora or something. Like I don't mind spending like 10,000 Mora or something like that and some items to do the exchange. If that's what it costs, then I'll just farm money. But I don't know. We'll see. No details yet.
Judgment! You can't run!
Yeah, if it's resin, yeah, people are not going to be happy about that because especially if it's an expensive cost, and then it's not going to be worth doing. You might as well do a domain run at that point because you'll get more artifacts out of that. So yeah, if it's a resin cost, shit, it better not be more than one. Better be something really small. That's the only way I could see resin being enough. If it's like one resin for each attempt, then I can say, okay, maybe that'd be. That's the most I'd be willing to go for. I'd be like, okay, so it's one resin. Every 8 minutes you can do it once. That's actually not bad.
This is order. Stabilize.
You can't run! Time to go!
But we'll see, man. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the 1 point. I don't care. Just because I don't care. Um, but yeah, I'm just waiting for 1.6 patch because of the um the new. We're finally getting a new area in 1.6. So just I don't know if you were aware of that. We are getting a brand new area in 1.6. So new areas to explore. Like yay! I'm so happy. Finally get to see a new region.
I will have order. Stabilize.
Judgment! You can't run!
Yeah, next Friday. Yes, you are correct. Not this coming Friday, but the following Friday will be the live stream for the 1.6 announcement. So that means Primo Gem codes. So get ready, incoming. Get ready for 300 free Primo Gems. I know I'm ready. I'll be watching it. I think Friday/Thursday or something like that. I think it's Friday night or Thursday night. I forget what night of that. I think it's Thursday night into Friday. So I should be hopefully out of overtime by then. Hopefully, because I have a feeling overtime's gonna drag out till at least till possibly the second week of June, and then we should start getting slow at work. And I'm only gonna be working 5 days at that point. But I'm still working. I mean, I'm still working 6 days. I couldn't do the 6 day this week because of my garage sale because I was way too busy. And I was just too tired. Otherwise, I would have worked Friday, but I just didn't have time to do it. Yeah, I'll be posting it on my what do you call it? Twitter. I think you posted it on my Twitter. If you wanna, I don't know if you follow me on Twitter. I don't know if you actually follow me on Twitter. I know you're usually around Bear Mursky mostly.
Feel the beat. Beat it up. Incoming.
I see. Yeah, I'm usually on Twitter for social media. It's really the only one I really. I mean, Facebook I'm on too, but it's mostly just for my address book. I don't really deal with Facebook that much. I used to do more.
Can't handle your drink. Speedy pace. Cut to the chase. Amp it up. Power core. Nowhere to hide. Good night, Shin. I'll catch up. Incoming. Hey! Shake it and shrug till I'm dead.
So, what else you been up to though? You just been playing Genshin? That's all you've been doing? Haven't been doing anything else?
Speed of light. Cut to the chase. Bully me. Power core. I must time to clean up. Someone needs assistance. Think you can bully me? Amp it up! Look at you! Income! Don't blink! Nowhere to hide! Shake hands! Incoming! Reed has a good night shield. Speed of light! Power core!
I say you're playing Persona 4 or 5 Strikers. That's cool. I have that game, I just haven't gone around to play it.
Think you can bully me? Shred till I'm dead! Three, shake and skip. Cut to the chase. Income.
Yeah, I heard you were... Bursky was trying to talk you out of it, and you seem enthralled by it. Like, I think you were getting hypnotized by it. Think of it this way, dude, and this is like honest advice. If getting rich was that easy, don't you think everybody would be doing it? I mean, seriously. Don't you think everybody and their mom would be doing it? Yeah, trust me, I've been in a pyramid scheme before. I can tell you, yeah, I know the signs. And always trust your gut. If something doesn't feel right, you're more than likely it isn't right. So it's better just to trust your best judgment. Don't feel like, well, if I don't try, it's not going to be, good if I shouldn't close my mind. No, like fuck the closing your mind shit. It's doing what's safe. That's all. Be safe. It's not worth gambling your money over, and then because you put blind faith in something. And that's what they're hoping you do is put that blind faith.
Leave it up to me. With sword comes shadow.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think you're being too trusting. I think that was the problem. You're being way too trusting. And the reason why they did it to you is because they knew you were a little gullible, in a sense. That's who they go after, is gullible people.
Don't blink. Hey. Look at you! Cut to the chase. As a dutiful maid would. Someone needs assistance.
Yeah, I mean, I understand you're probably trying to be open-minded and like, oh, maybe I need to learn about something. You're probably thinking in that regard. But again, I don't trust a lot of salesmen stuff because I think a lot of them are full of shit.
Time to clean up.
picked the wrong test subject.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing much else here though, man. Just been working. Working, playing this, and just waiting for Guilty Gear Strive, which is in 2 weeks.
Steady and pop. Income. I'll be fine. Cut to the chase.
Yep, comes out on the 10th. Well, technically it comes out on the 7th. It's about 2.5 weeks.
Incoming. Think you can bully me?
Can't run from dead.
Yeah, it's coming, dude. They said they're still going. They said they're still going with the launch. Well, it's not stopping. A lot of people said they should delay it again, but you know, I don't think it needs to be delayed. It just I hope they patch it so to make improvements to the game because it still needs tweaking, in my opinion. Like, I think there needs to be a little bit more flexibility in the options because certain characters have a lot of flexibility, and other characters don't. I could see definitely who needs buffs, who needs. I don't want to necessarily nerf anybody. I do agree. I think nerfs will make the game more boring. You don't want to do that, but you should make the other characters stronger, so they're fun. You know, because ultimately you want to do a lot of cool things. But if you just restrict everybody and make everything super boring, then that doesn't solve your problem. Yeah, it'll be balanced, but then everything's going to be really boring to play because everything is samey. I think there's a degree of where you don't want to tweak, you don't want to take away too much because you take away too much, you just gut the engine, and then it starts to become a really shallow game.
I must have a good night shoe. Someone needs assistance. I'll catch up. Nowhere to hide. Good.
Well, that's. I don't really say that's major problems because those are glitches. Glitches are always going to get fixed. There's no reason to panic over a glitch. Like, that's something that can be rectified. I'm talking about actual game engine mechanics. that make the game fun or make the game deep. It's stuff like that that they need to fix. Like I said, I know they'll fix bugs. Like, oh, this super is broken. Like it doesn't function right. That's not that needs to be addressed. I'm worried about the fun factor because a lot of people are saying they think the longevity of the game is going to be compromised. They say it might be a problem with the game's lifespan because they said later down the road people might not be playing it very much because they're going to realize the ceiling isn't very high. There's not much to do, and then it's like, oh, game's dead. Because it's going to get boring. Because there's nothing to aspire towards. So normally Guilty Gear has a lot of creative freedom. So and that's like something that I don't mind the game necessarily just taking a step back a little bit, as long as the creative freedom is there. It's just when you gut the creative freedom, the game I think suffers. Because then everybody just plays one way or plays with only one character. There's no reason to diversify beyond that one strategy, that one meta, because that's all there is. It's like, oh, only good character souls, so all you see is an army of souls that do the same thing. That's kind of boring. So you gotta make it more complex. I'll be right back. Let me use the restroom. Be right back. I'm back. Oh, I'm talking about Tekken. Complete the range. I like how they tell me so I can only use the characters they give me to use, but yet all my characters are up close except one, two. Everybody else is like, what the that doesn't make any sense. Like, you want me to not get near people, but then you give me characters that are almost all near people. The only two DDs that are far away are fucking these two. There's nobody else. Holy crap! I don't know how this is gonna work. What do you expect from me? Oh my god, this looks stupid. I'm gonna just try something. Okay, where's trial game you? I don't even know the specified range.
Let me scry. Stand clear.
Oh wow, you can't. And the thing is, you can't even leave the area.
Diana special. Think you can bully me? Delve into destiny. Absorption test. Ta. 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 Ki. Ka. Ta. Ta. Ki.
Was it done?
Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass.
There's no end to this.
Animal hypostatic simulation.
Written in the stars.
Let it ring. Bet you can't keep up with me. Animal test 6308. Yeah.
Done. Want a taste of my hammer?
Swirl, Mark II.
Decided by destiny.
No one escapes my sights. Go, go, Baron Bunny.
Should replace my hammer.
Bet you can't keep up with me. Pew-pew. Look at you, Foodtail. Let me scry.
destiny.
Think you can bully me?
Blink!
Just...
Go, go, Baron Buddy!
Stay clear.
Decided by destiny.
Swirl, Mark 2.
No one escapes my sights.
Scratch. Can't handle your dreams. Huh. Choo.
Get her.
Animal test 6308. Tuh.
Can't run from dead.
Yeah, I haven't used Amber in forever. I don't ever use Amber. Probably never will.
Written in the stars.
No escape.
Bet you can't keep go, go, Baron Buddy!
Enhanced animal model 7. Scratch. Look at you, Foodtail.
Bet you can't keep up with me!
Scratch. Let me scrub.
Hey! Fate is upon you.
Stay clear.
Delve into destiny.
Where did that come from? Think you can animal hypostasis emulation. Let it rip.
Decided by destiny.
Can't handle your dreams. Huh.
Shadows of fate.
Get it.
Go, go, Baron!
Let me scrub. Animal test 6302. Shake and stir.
Bet you can't. No one escapes my sights. Delve in, written in the stars.
Swirl, Mark 2. Get it.
Actually, it wasn't that bad. I thought it says defeat a foe without them. I was worried about this one. This is the one I was worried about. Like, well, and it doesn't specify the range. Like, what's the range? So you don't really can't see it. Yeah, I actually like this event though. It's a pretty cool event. I like the Battlefront. You need to get more of these. I like this one. Wind Trace is kind of whatever. I wasn't like particularly fond of this one. It's okay. Energy Amplifier was cool. But yeah, Battlefront Misty Dungeon's pretty cool. I do like that one. That one gets high marks from me. It's fun. It's basically it's a battlefield with just little challenges inside. You need to make more end-game dungeons with like crazy amount of monsters and like really tough shit. With really awesome rewards. But yeah.
We have put in much. We have put in much.
Nice.
We have put in much.
Oh.
If you have.
Try floor 7. Yeah, just keep working at it. You'll get it done. It's not. It's not impossible. It's just keep focusing on it. You'll get it done. I know Burrs almost has that thing completely 9-starred, which is crazy because I don't know how he does 9-star in the last floor. I was like, damn, that's impressive. You know, he kills them really fast. So I was just like, yeah, I can't kill that quick. My damage slows down really bad on those floors.
Work hard and live each day to the fullest. That is what life in Mondstadt is all about, isn't it?
We have put in much.
Yeah, the gunners, yeah, you can't dodge them. You have to iframe through them.
We have. We have put in.
Yeah, you just gotta make sure you have the right elements to break the shields. Otherwise, it takes way too long to kill. So if you fight 5 pyro Patuis, make sure you have a water user to break it. You know, if you're fighting a electro, make sure you have cryo.
The one
Yeah,
before you
water
is only the
fatuis I don't
taste
think have an
seeker.
actual
One
weakness.
travels
I
far
just
and
use
wide,
ice on
seeking
them.
not but to witness all of the treasures this.
I think ice works best on water, but water doesn't have like a direct weakness. No, electro does not work good against water. I mean, it works against water. It's just it doesn't have like a direct weakness. Water does not seem to have a direct weakness. Like it doesn't matter if you use fire, ice, electro. They all seem to work in the same function. Like they draw. Water users with shields do not go down fast. Whereas like it seems like every other element besides water have a fast break on the shield. So if you're fighting an electro shield, cryo will drop it really fast. If you're fighting a pyro shield, hydro will drop it really fast. If you're fighting a geo shield, geo brings it down really fast.
Haven't you heard?
But yeah, water does not seem to have a direct like number one weakness. It's not arrow. I mean, it's not arrow. I meant amino. That doesn't do it. It's not electro. It's not cryo. It's not pyro. It's not geo, and it's not. And obviously, it's not itself. It's not hydro. But yeah, it's yeah. There's I don't know why it just doesn't seem to drop. So I mean, I just noticed Hydro seems to work best. I mean, Crowley seems to work best against Hydro. But I use Electro all the time on water, but it drops really slow. Yeah, Cryo Shield, I think, yeah, obviously Pyro drops Cryo Shield really fast. But yeah. It could be Dendro. It's possible Dendro might be the weakness to water. I mean, you think your Dendro and water will work together because they're both like elements of life. But I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, we're gonna get our first Dendro user probably in like 1.7 patch.
Order guide you. Gather.
Judgment!
Cross over!
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, Genshin's getting a crossover with. I'm sorry, Honkai Impact is getting a crossover with Genshin Impact. Yeah, official Paimon and Kaching will be guest characters. But they said that official's the main character that's only playable. Paimon, they said, is just like an accessory. She's not really a character. And then Kaching is only during the events. Yeah, only official gets to stay in the event. The players puts the main roster permanently. So that just tells me right there that we're going to get probably a guest character in Honkai Impact in this game. Probably as a permanent roster character. Wouldn't be surprised if we get like a storyline and everything. Final Fantasy 14 had that shit with Final Fantasy 11. And they crossed over one of the main heroines. Oh, that was a... Holy crap, that was a chest result. I didn't even notice it. But, well, that's right. We reached a new rank. I forgot there might be new chests on the map. I forgot about that. Oh, yeah, we raised 56. So, yeah, there would be new chests. I'm not gonna find them now. Shit. It'd be too much looking. Yeah, it was kind of sucks as only officials the only permanent roster. You know, but everybody gets their favorite tunie. We'll see what happens with Honkai Impact. Who's gonna be the guest character into this game? Yeah, I don't see myself playing. I doubt I'm gonna play Honkai Impact. I just don't care for the it just seems like Honkai Impact is just too much combat. I mean, I like a deep combat system, but that's all there is. It doesn't seem like there's anything else in Honkai Impact. It's just you're basically just doing a lot of fighting. I mean, granted, the fighting's fun, but it just feels like that's all there is. There's no really any other aspect of the game I really like. That's what I don't like about Honkai Impact. I watched Burr and a couple other people play, and I just wasn't really digging the gameplay. Yeah, the menu, you can tell it's a very mobile-esque game because the menus are designed with intent for mobile. I don't like the menus. It's just, Jesus, it looks like a mobile game. This actually looks like a video, this actually looks like a video game. But it's kind of a hybrid. Like, you can do it both ways. You can make it look like a mobile game, but you can also make it look like a console game. The menu here on PC looks completely fine. And the buttons on the bottom right, yeah, they do look like a mobile-esque type button system. But it doesn't bother me. I just wish there were more buttons. I really wish, like, there was another attack button. I wish square was like circles and attack, and then, because there's some buttons that aren't used. Like, there's, L2 doesn't do anything. L2 doesn't do anything. The L3 and R3 are L3 is non-existent. Square just communicates. I wish square was an actual button. What else? Yeah, that's about it. I wish there were a few more buttons. Something. Then make it where talking is you gotta make it where the talk button doesn't interfere with the attacks. Because if you're attacking and then all of a sudden an NPC runs by you, then you're gonna start talking. And it's like, okay, that could be a problem. Maybe make the jump button communicate instead of the attack button. Instead of square. This is a suggestion. Like makes X the communicate button. There's really, I mean, when you're near somebody, you're not gonna jump when you're talking to them. You know, it's like you're gonna just talk. But attack, it's like you could be fighting, and then all of a sudden you need to get out of the way. You know, to attack something, but then you start talking to the NPC and get killed. So I think X as the talk button would be okay if they can modify it. And then make square another attack button. That way it has 2 attack buttons. Yeah, I suggest, yeah, I definitely would like to see 2 attack buttons. And then have each attack button do a different string. Like, you have circle, 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 square, circle, circle, square, square, circle, circle, square. You know, like different combinations so they do different things. So you have a wider arsenal of attacks. Yeah, I agree with that. I think that'd be a nice addition. We'll see. Hopefully 2.0 gets some combat adjustment to make the combat a little deeper. You can like do setups and shit. I personally think we need to have combination supers. I like to see tag team supers. Or something like that. Yeah, as far as anything else, like I said, new weapon types, I definitely want to see expansion on the weapon system. We need more types. We need, I want to see hand-to-hand, I want to see scythes, I want to see, maybe guns, katanas, daggers. I definitely want to see different weapon types. Yeah, something like that. That'd be kind of neat. Do, like coordinated attacks, but the only thing about coordinated attacks is if it's going to be scripted. You need to make sure if it's scripted because you're playing with multiple people. So if let's say you do a team attack, you got to make sure it doesn't like fuck with the game where it pulls the other person in and they do something against their will. It has to be something that they're willing to do. Let's say you hit a button and it gives the other person a prompt to like pick, tag team attack, and then the other person will tag team with you. Kind of like that. Not something that's forced against their will. You choose whether you want to do a tag team attack or not. Yeah, I like to see maybe some custom animations. So, just for that tag attack, and you see a brand new animation. Eh, there we go. Awesome. That was pretty funny. Whee! Whee! Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Like, cool animations like that. That'd be kind of neat. We'll see. I mean, it's something they can easily do. But I don't know if they're going to do it. Right now, I mean, obviously, I'm more worried about content, and content is obviously the primary thing we need to see. We need to see more content. More and more areas. We need new areas. We need fresh stuff. We need to have new areas to travel towards. I'm tired of just looking at two areas all the time. It gets boring. I mean, I like Tavat. I mean, I like, oh, it's cool, but literally, we're just dealing with two areas all the time. Like, look, you have Leeway and Mondstadt. That's it. Like, need more than that, man. Like, it's gonna get old. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna be enough.
Gather.
Yeah, it's coming. No, we obviously all know it's coming. It's a coming.
Stabilize.
It's a coming, good sir. Good sir. Yeah, as far as being able to satiate our wants, can't make any promises on that.
Gather.
Yeah, I would like another Dragon Spine type area. That would be fine. Dragon Spine was fun. I really like Dragon Spine. That was really, really nice. 1.2 is still my favorite patch. In
Stabilize.
terms of content, I think 1.2 had the most. And after that, it's kind of just went, you know, downhill. Like, hey, we're getting nothing new for like the longest time. And just after a while, you're like, come on, like, give us more new areas. I understand it takes a while. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. It was kind of cool. I'm glad we got to see a little bit more at the story between the brother and the sister. But yeah, obviously, you know, yeah, there's bitter. There's obviously more to it. I mean, I don't be surprised if your sibling ends up becoming a major villain. And it's like, oh man. And you have to fight your brother or sister. The world The world lies in the balance between a sibling rivalry.
Take your pick.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible though. Paimon might be the boss. It's possible Paimon might be that evil woman. Just she's just playing. It's all an act. I mean, it's very plausible. I thought that. What's up, Chaos? How you doing? What's going on with you?
High up, everyone can hear your voice.
We all know it's the big evil Paimon that wants to destroy the world.
Which
The Paimon. I mean, this thing, it's a possible. We don't know if this whole Paimon character is even real. You know, she could be just, again, we don't know. We don't know enough about it. Paimon is a mystery. We don't know anything about Paimon. Other than, oh, she's kind of dumb. But she's kind of like the Jar Jar Binks of the game, but not as annoying. Jar Jar Binks is just annoying. No one likes Jar Jar Binks. She speaks her mind very freely. When she doesn't like something, she will say. I mean, she's honest at least in that sense. When she doesn't like something, she will tell you. So she's pretty honest in that degree. But she does have a mind where she's like, oh, she has a little hidden agenda, like towards money and things. You can tell she's very materialistic. She loves coin. Yeah, she doesn't like Venti. She really, really hates Venti. So, trying to see what I think the shop resets in 8 days. Yeah, 8 days. 8 days till the shop resets. So next Tuesday, I think. Not because it's technically what it's Sunday, right? Technically Sunday. So yeah, Monday. Yeah, Tuesday. So Tuesday afternoon, it'll reset. Not this coming Tuesday, the following Tuesday. So I'm gonna get my free wishes. And then tomorrow I'm gonna finish up
Work hard and live.
my battle pass. I'm only 2.15k away from finishing. I'll get my last three things. I don't know if I'm actually gonna spend money on the Gnostic hymn. I do. I mean, I would like another weapon. Just I don't know yet. I would like another get another black sword because I do want to get black sword up to rank 4. No, I'm sorry, to rank 5. And maybe work on Solar Pearl. But it's one of those I don't need to. It's like I can, but I don't need to.
Each day to the fullest. That is what life in Mondstadt is all about, isn't it?
But yeah. Yeah, it's pretty much. I'm just gonna do my artifact runs and probably go back to sleep.
We should keep moving, but watch your step in the snow.
But yeah. This weekend, like I said, this week I'm just gonna be not doing too much. I also want to get back started on Resident Evil Village. I still haven't beaten that game. I'm gonna hopefully beat it next week. I'm gonna start packing up next week though, start moving stuff in. Getting ready to move in possibly 5 weeks. I'm still not 100% sure on what's gonna go on with that. But I'm planning to move into my new house hopefully by July 1st. That's probably the soonest it's gonna happen. Yeah, I found a house. I won't know anything till Thursday for sure if it's gonna go through. They said they're still doing stuff. I don't know yet, so. The fuck? Not up. Damn it. But yeah, I found a home. So it's in Carson, California. So yeah, they said they'll let me know Thursday if the loan documents go through. Because they're gonna let me know. They're gonna contact me and say, hey, we're ready to sign loan documents. So after you sign loan documents, I gotta take it down to escrow. Escrow's gotta process it. That's probably gonna take another like 5 days, and then by the following like Wednesday, I should have the keys in my hand to the house. But we'll see what happens. I'm about 90% sure it's gonna go through. Yeah, buying a house is a lot of work. It's not easy. A lot of paperwork. Several amount of documents you have to go through. So, but we're getting close to the end. We're probably, like I said, maybe 2 weeks away max from getting the house. I should know. They said the latest I should know, like, where everything's done by June 6th. That's going to be the latest. But I'm hoping by June 4th I know I'll get the keys, and then I'm going to schedule the fumigation, and then me and my mom are going to schedule a weekend. We're going to have her go and clean my house. I'm going to pay her, and then I'm going to do some stuff to the floor. It's got a little bit of damage here and there. It needs to be fixed. I'm going to fix it. And then after she's done cleaning the house, I'm going to call up the AC repair guy. He's going to come out and service the AC unit and clean out the vents. I don't know how much that's going to cost. I'm guessing at least like $500. after you do that, we're gonna. I got a call. I gotta get some. What's it called? I forgot the awning. I guess the support beams for the awning need to be replaced. We're gonna have to talk to the landlord so you can get someone to come out and do that. I gotta call. I gotta call the internet company and get them to install internet and cable TV out there for my dad and me and my roommate. And then what else? Oh yeah, I gotta. When I'm over cleaning the house, with my mom, it's she needs to. I need to. I basically cut all the bushes off because the plant life's all going to be dead because of the fumigation. It's going to kill all the plants. So we're just gonna. I'm just gonna cut. I'm just gonna get my shears and just cut off the top and let them regrow. And then also the needs to be pressure washed. The house needs to be pressure washed. I'm gonna have to hire somebody to pressure wash it. And then I gotta get the shed touched up because it has some basically the back of the shed needs to be touched up. The paint job's not terrible. It just needs some touch up. So I'm gonna go buy some white paint. It needs white paint. I'm gonna get some white paint and touch that up. And then there's some minor things in the house. Some electrical outlets need to be fixed. The bathroom needs to have the drain unclogged, so I'm probably gonna buy some like liquid plumber or something and unclog the drain. But it's mostly just minor things here and there. Hopefully get all that shit done before we move in. It's a one-story house. We're gonna do all that before we move, but this is gonna happen all when we move, like right before we move in July 1st. I'm hoping to have all that shit done by July 1st. So I'm gonna be, probably the month of June, I'm gonna be kind of busy with just doing stuff, so gotta get all that shit done. It's gonna cost me a good amount of money out of my pocket. And once all that's done, like I said, the last week of June, we're gonna actually start moving, and yeah, so hopefully get everything out. Start, gonna have to rent a U-Haul truck and then go move. Ask all my friends to come down and help. So that's pretty much it. And once I move in, I'm gonna take, I got like 9 days off from work, so that week oh yeah, we also gotta clean the old house. Everybody's gotta clean their rooms, get everything all cleaned up, vacuum, wipe down the walls, just make sure it's presentable before we leave. So, because I want to try to get my deposit back, get most of it back. Because that's gonna pay for all this shit. And then, yeah, that's really about it. Once we move in on the 1st, or like the 30th or whatever, we're probably gonna move in right before the 1st. And then, yeah, that's about it. And just go from there. And hopefully have everything set up by the time I move in. And just get my TV hanged up, get all my furniture set up, get my, make sure everything works, water, gas, electric, all that shit. Gotta hook up the appliances. Gotta go to the grocery store and pick up groceries. Gotta set everything up in my dad's room, my room, and my other roommate's room. And then, yeah, it's gonna take at least 2 days to get all the furniture and everything put where it needs to go. I think within 2 days we should be fully set up. And then I just want to make sure the internet works. Because that's important, because I can't really do my job at home with the internet. But they said the internet's pretty good over there. It's a wireless fiber optic, I guess what they call it. Some fiber optic Wi-Fi. It says it's supposed to be really fast. So, it's supposed to be faster than what I have here. So I have Spectrum and my speed is 200 megabit download, 10 megabit upload. Over there it's 400 megabit download and 40 megabit upload. So it's much faster. It's like double the speed of a Spectrum, and it costs the same amount of money. I just don't know the reliability of it. I'm not familiar with it. I've never heard of fiber optic Wi-Fi. I mean, apparently it's fairly new. I think it was introduced in like 2015 or something like that. I never heard of it. I know fiber optic. I just didn't know there was a fiber optic Wi-Fi. But they say it's really strong signal, and it's a dedicated line. They said that you don't share the line with somebody else. It's not like traditional cable where it's like everybody shares the same line, and then it only has so much bandwidth, and after you reach that limit, it throttles speed. So you don't get speed throttled because somebody else is using too much bandwidth. It's your bandwidth. It's only you. But they said the highest it can go is about 400 megabits per second, which is blazing fast. And there's no data caps. So I was like, oh man, this sounds fucking amazing if it's reliable. I told them, sign me up. Like, I was very impressed with what they were offering. I was like, if it's what you say it is, if it's that good, I am totally on board. I will be completely happy with that internet. So, we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's everything that's happening, Sir Hawk, so... A lot of work. I got a lot of work, so I'm probably going to be pretty busy until... I say by the end of July, we should have everything in place, and everything should be fully done. Like, the whole thing... Like, every single thing should be done by that point. And then, probably going to have a warming party, you know, home warming party up. Bring everybody over. Hey, check out the new place. You know, we're gonna have a barbecue. That'd be fun. I think everybody would like that. Go celebrate. Yeah, I hope so too, man. For my sake. Just, yeah. Just a lot going on in my mind right now. Just overtime at work and all this compiling at the same time. It's a lot of stress. It's a lot of stress, lot to keep track of. You know, it's not easy. It's, like I said, buying a house is very stressful. It's just I just want to get this taken care of as quick as possible. I just want to get, you know, I'm getting ready to move. I'm gonna start packing up my stuff probably next week. Next Saturday, we're gonna start moving. We're gonna start. I'm gonna start putting stuff in my drawers into boxes and stuff, and start, you know, just downsizing stuff. I gotta get ready. And then probably the following couple weeks, like when everything all boxed up in my room, and then I'm gonna start bringing boxes over to my house once I get the keys. Like after they do the fumigation and the cleaning, I'll have I'll start putting my boxes in my room, and you know, everybody says, hey, start boxing your stuff up, box your clothes that, you know, you don't really use, you know, box your you know, I want to box my figurines, box my DVDs, you know, my games, my computer parts, all that's gonna go inside boxes, and I'm just gonna drop them off over there. I'll still live over here. I just gonna I'll make trips down there with my car, or I'll ask my friend to bring his truck so he can like load up a bunch of stuff and then take it over there. That's the plan. Oh god. Oh shit. Yeah, not much else been going on, man. I just want to get this done and just relax, enjoy my house. You know, I'm gonna have to get used to like where everything is around here. I don't know Carson, so it's going to be a new experience for me because I don't know the area that well. So I'm gonna have to learn the layout, like learn what stores are around.
Another test subject.
Only good thing about it is I'm close to my job, closer to my job. My job's like 15 minutes away from there. So driving to my job, once I start returning to the office, is not that far of a drive. So it's 10 minutes closer. So save a little time. Yeah, I hope so too. I don't know how the crowd is over there. I hope it's not rowdy. Just see. I know it's beautiful over there, and they have a lot of amenities over there. The park has a lot of stuff going for it. So, yeah, like I said, we have a what is it? A recreational center. We have like a pool. We have a pool table hall. We have a pool. We have a gym. We got like a what else do we have? I think there's tennis courts. I believe. Like I said, it has a decent amount of stuff. It's got a jacuzzi. Yeah, it's got a lot of amenities. So, and for what we're paying, it's pretty damn nice. You only pay like $810 a month for space rent, which is really cheap in California because it's rent control, and our mortgage is like I think $1,060 a month. So both total together, it's like 1870 a month. So I'll be paying $330 a month less than what I'm paying now, and I own it. So definitely, definitely a perk, you know. Yeah, and also the house is already appraised in value. We did an appraisal and we bought the house for $185,000, and then we appraised the house, and the house is worth $197,000. So it's worth $12,000 more than what we paid, which is cool. You know, that means it's worth more. We could probably sell it for $200,000 if once we fix everything up. You know, I'm not gonna obviously do that. I'm gonna keep it for a while, keep the maintenance on it, you know, keep it up to date, not let it go to hell. Just slowly fix things. Some stuff needs to be replaced, like some of the screens need to be replaced, you know, stuff like that. Just little things here and there. Nothing like major. It's a lot of little dinky things here and there that need to be fixed. But once you fix everything's fully fixed and up to code, I think the house will be worth at least $200,000. And you know, probably down the road, you know, when I'm getting older. No, because eventually I think I'm gonna have to go move back with my mom in her house because I'm gonna be taking over her house as when I get older.
Solidify.
And I think at that point I'm gonna sell my house. sell my house and then
Solidify.
keep hers and just pay that one off. Hopefully get a decent amount for my house, that way I can live off of it. Or I rent them out both. I just keep both houses and just rent both of them out. Yeah, or rent one of them out and live in the other. That way I have owned 2 properties, and yeah, I hope not either. We'll see. Because I know if I rented out that place, I could probably get $2,500 for it. Maybe not that much, maybe like 24, 23. It is a 2-bedroom. It's not, but I'm thinking about converting one of the living rooms to a bedroom, and then because it literally has 2 living rooms. So the second living room is, pretty big. So I was thinking about converting the second living room to a bedroom. I have to get someone to get out of construction, someone or a handyman to come out and build me a partition. Probably gonna cost like, I think I read online you can create a partition for like $1,000 or so. And then you have to have someone paint it, and then they're gonna have to put a door in. And then that way it's a 3-bedroom house, and that'll be worth even more. So at that point, I think I could probably get like $225,000 at that point. The only thing that sucks about buying a mobile home in a mobile park is the you don't own the land. So let's say the person that owns the land, sells the park into somebody else, and then they come in, they raise the rent, or they don't want to, they just sell the land, and basically like, hey, you don't own, you need to get out. They're gonna demolish everything, and you either gotta take your house, move it, or hopefully they compensate you or say, hey, we can buy your house off you at lowest possible blue book value, what it's worth. So that's the only negative I see about not owning land. But buying land in California is so expensive. It's really, really expensive to buy land here. So that's why I cannot afford to buy a house here in California. It's too expensive. So if I was gonna buy a house, it would be in another state. I'd probably move to like, Arizona or Oregon or something, because it's so much cheaper to live up there. And you get yourself a palace for like probably 1/3 of the cost. And you would get yourself a seriously big home. I think like on Oregon, you can spend about $200,000 and you get like a 3-bedroom, 1,800 square foot house with like an acre of land. Like, it's ridiculous what you get for your money. It's really nice. I mean, yeah, it's kind of out in the boonies. Like, you're not gonna have a lot of stuff around you. It is beautiful over there, though. I heard that like Oregon's really pretty up there. As long as I have the amenities I need, like, internet, and there's like a market around, gas station, stuff like that, I'm fine. I don't need to be in the city life. And as long as if I can order everything online to be mailed to my address, I don't care. Yeah, no. I doubt they're gonna vandalize my house and take it from me. No, they can't just tell you that, oh, we own your house now. Sorry, it's not like it's what do they call that? Eminent domain. They can't do that. They can tell you to leave. They can say, hey, we need the land as being you know, we're selling the land, and the guy that maybe wants to build like an enterprise or something, like I don't know, he wants to, let's say he wants to build an airport or something, he can kick you guys out, but then he can, but I think he has to compensate you if you, let's say you have a home there and they evict you from there because they need the land for something else. I don't think they could just say, oh well, you know, we own your home now. No, they can't do that legally. I think they have to compensate you, or you have to, or they have to help you, like, you have to move the house. You know, but the problem is moving a house is not cheap. It's very expensive to move. From what I read, it's like tens of thousands of dollars to move a house. You know, you have to get like a huge ass trailer, like a, well, not trailer, like a, look at that, like a long bed truck, those diesel trucks with a long bed. This is like wide load. They load the car onto that, and then they have to drive it wherever they need to go to offload the house. And then you have to make sure that the land you put it on, it has all the permits, shit. It's a lot of work. It'd probably be better for them just to pay you off, and then you just move and buy another house. You know, because, you know, if they, let's say they give you like, oh, we'll give you 175,000 for it, and like, fuck it, you know, it's better than not having anything. And you just use that money, and then you go to, you relocate out of state, and just say, I'm gonna go buy a house here and just pay, you know, probably half down and get like a super cheap payment, or pay cash. Pay cash for the house. That way you don't have to pay anything. But if that happened to me, I would probably sell the house and then, like I said, go and live in my mom's house and just pay the mortgage off with that money. And I have a bunch of money left over, and I just live on that.
Don't we have a job to do?
I like my neighborhood. I actually like where I live. I like Bellflower. Bellflower's a pretty nice city. You know, it's rental only. There's no, and the houses to buy here are like $500,000 to $600,000 minimum. It's just way too expensive, and I don't qualify for the mortgage because one, they want usually like a 20% down, and a 20% down on a $50,000 house is $500,000 house is $100,000. I don't have $100,000, and two, um, I don't make enough income wise because they want you to make, you know, proportionate to what you're paying. So I don't. I'm not. I won't even. I can't even qualify. I think the most they said I qualify with my dad was like 350,000. That was the most I could get. I was like, and I was thinking to myself, well, shit, I can't do anything with that. You can't buy a house in California with $350,000. It's impossible. It would probably be some rundown piece of shit, and I wouldn't want it anyway because I wouldn't be happy. So that's why I went with a mobile home, because that's honestly the best option for the money. There's nothing even remotely affordable. You know, even a condo is not even that cheap. I think condos like go for like $350,000, $400,000. A townhome minimum goes for like 400,000. You know, townhome's cool because you actually own the land. Um, the only thing with the townhome is you have an HOA, so homeowners association. So basically, you have to pay a fee monthly. They basically keep up the park, basically the area that you're living in. It pays for all the maintenance, pays for all the upgrades, stuff like that. So, which is cool. I mean, I'm just saying, I don't mind. I actually don't mind a townhome. I would have been fine with a townhome. Because the good thing with a townhome again is because since you own the land, it's worth more. So you get twice as much money as you would than a mobile home. Because a mobile home, again, you don't own the land, so you have to you again, it's I'd personally rather own the land, just because you would make more money. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'm trying to think positive. I'm trying not to be negative Nancy. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, no, I mean, I mean, I gotta follow the park rules. I mean, the park has rules. You have to abide by the rules. They gave me some contingencies, some improvements that I have to do. They're not that many. Two of them I can do by myself. Again, one is touching up the shed, because it's a little, it's a little filthy, and it needs some touch up in some areas, which I'm gonna do. And then rooting up all the plants, because again, it's gonna the 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 fumigation is gonna kill all the plants. Yeah, okay, you got Million Arthur. That's cool. Online's bad. I'm just letting you know it's not very good. That's why I don't play it anymore, because the online is pretty bad. That's why Bear never played it either. Because Bear tried the online, and he was like, "Oh god, this is fucking awful." Same with Nitro Plus Blasters. The netcode is just not very good. I'm hoping that they get a patch for it to actually upgrade the netcode to actually have rollback, implemented into the game. Because if honestly, if Million Arthur had rollback, I'd actually play it again, just to play it. But yeah, playing somebody overseas is not fun on this game. It's pretty painful. You're gonna be getting like 10 plus frames of lag. It's just god awful bad. And that's why I stopped playing it, because when this came day one, I was really trying to play it, and I would play people like East Coast and like overseas, and it was just Jesus God. I was complaining the whole time. It's a great game, but the netcode is shit, and I'm tired of dealing with shitty netcode. I really am. Like I love the game, but shitty netcode just does it for me. I'm just done. I don't want to deal with it. I really don't. I'm just tired of it. Shitty netcode is just it's a thing of the past with me. I do not want to deal with it anymore. I'm tired of it. It's not fun. I want to enjoy my game. I want to relax. I don't want to deal with, oh look, another shitty connection. It's one of those things. I'm past the point of tolerance. I'm not. I don't have the patience anymore to deal with it. So fortunately, I don't ever see this game ever getting rollback. It's not popular enough. It's not. It doesn't have a presence. Same one thing with Nitro Plus Blasters. It doesn't have any presence. Like they're great games. I stand by them. They're very fun games. I love how they feel. But yeah, they're just fortunately with bad netcode, it ruins the game. It really does. It makes you just not want to play it. That's one thing about Guilty Gear Strive, even though it's not the perfect Guilty Gear. I mean, it has a lot of cool shit. But the netcode is definitely a selling point where it's like, oh shit, this game's actually pretty bonkers awesome because the netcode is so good. So, which is important. It's going to save that game. That game is going to be thriving because of just good rollback. I think a lot of people are going to buy it just because they're going to be like, oh shit, this game actually has good netcode. Like, yep. And it needs to be a standard across all Arc System Works games. It needs to be a standard across all fighting games, period. All fighting games should be using it. There's no excuse for it in 2021. But at least Arc System Works is talking about how they might be bringing back rollback to other games, like in their IPs, just in their catalog. They said they said maybe even Central Fiction might get rollback netcode. I think if they put rollback netcode on Central Fiction, I think a ton of people would play that game. Then put rollback on like Exerd, put rollback on DBZ, put rollback on what do you call it? I can't think of the name. I can't think of the game. The other Arc System Works game. Oh, Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. That needs to get rollback netcode. But yeah, the obscure games like Million Arthur, Nitro Plus Blasters, those games, if they can get rollback netcode, I would be happy. Kohima Embu. Those would be awesome to have rollback. Even Dengenki Bunko Fighting Climax, if that game ever got ported to PC, I wish it would. Ported to PC with rollback netcode, I bet you that game would sell. The game would, I could see it selling for charge $20. I bet you everybody in the mob would buy that shit. Especially the Dengenki fans. Because Dengenki Fighting Climax has a lot of fans. It's actually a pretty popular fighting game in the anime community. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they did it with the KOF 2002. I think 98 got the rollback, which was awesome. SNK didn't mind spending a little bit of money to upgrade the infrastructure with rollback. And, they can sell their games for like 15, $20 or $10, whatever. People will buy that shit. They can make hundreds of thousands of dollars doing adding rollback to those games, and people will buy them, especially when they're classics. But yeah, I'm hoping also the other Arc System Works game, that DNF Duel. I hope that game gets rollback. I would like to play that game. Whenever it's coming out. I wouldn't be surprised if it's not coming out till the end of the year or even next year. Because they haven't even announced a release date on it. They just said it's coming out. But they didn't say when. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's not till next year. And I'm hoping it has rollback. I'm hoping they put the same rollback as Guilty Gear is in this one, that one. It will definitely make the game sell. Anywho, Sir Huck, I'm gonna go to sleep. I need to get up. I need to get back on my sleep schedule. So I'm tired. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. I need to get my 7 hours sleep. But yeah, I'll probably be on around 3 o'clock just to do my normal shit, like normal. But yeah, that's about it. This week's gonna be kind of boring. So, and then the weekend, I'll probably on Saturday after I finish boxing up a bunch of stuff and probably play Resident Evil, um, Village, try to finish it. And then the following week I'll be busy again on the weekend with moving, not with moving, with helping my mom with another garage sale. I'm gonna be tired. And then probably the following week, I'll start doing the stuff for the let's say the fumigation. I'm probably gonna try to do at the end of that week, and then the following week, my mom's gonna probably do the cleaning, and then I'm gonna start getting that shit done, and then call up the cable company, get that shit done, schedule that appointment, call the AC guy up, do that shit. Do the cleaning. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be done, so I'm gonna be pretty busy. I'm on top of working too, so. But yeah, no problem. Good talking to you, Sirach. Always pleasure. So we'll keep in touch. So, but I'll be back on tomorrow after 3. Like I'm back. I'm still on overtime right now, so I don't see the overtime ending till at least the middle of June. So don't be surprised if I'm gonna be busy till then. And even then, after the overtime's over, I'm gonna be busy doing all this moving. So I'm gonna be pretty busy until, like I said, July, probably the middle of July. That's when I'm predicting that maybe by then things will all be cool. You know what I mean? We'll all be the kosher, we're all good, and then everything's taken care of, and then I can actually start relaxing. I just want to get this shit done, one step at a time now. So, anywho's, see you guys later. You guys have a good one. Take care.